I guess this is my first video for this, but looking at last because I don't actually have a YouTube channel. This is literally just going to go on the beginning speed. Might have to upload it to YouTube, but it'll be private. Literally, I'm just going to be showing you how to build the gold farm because I don't want to keep having to tell everyone that knocks on my redstone testing world's door every 2 days on how to build it. If you want to build a smaller one itself, I'll put another link in the comments of the place I'm going to put this on. But you need it's 21 by 21 obsidian, so you can math in your head for that. On how much obsidian you'll need, I'll also probably put that somewhere. I don't know right now though, because I'm creatively. So that's to be 21 longs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you should probably build this in a little bit of a large flat area. I was really dumb when I built the first Hypercoil and I didn't. Yeah, definitely build it in a flat area. I already have this set up, but just trust me on that one. And then every 8 blocks, you probably want to, that's the minimal distance, well, maximum, minimal distance between portal frames. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you just do the same little thing. Now, this can be incredibly expensive, and I would suggest actually encapsulating the farm just for containment reasons, because this thing can easily kill you. And again, this is just 5 portals, but you can keep stacking this as long as you have some kind of brain cells. This is literally just the main mechanics, and I'll just explain a little bit in the comments of, not comments, but whatever it is, under this on the classroom, so that it's like, I can give you a basic idea of how it works. And again, I'm on creative mode, so this is a really expensive farm, but it definitely pays off in terms of XP. Right now I just overcounted. This farm, like I said, is really, really expensive, but if you have the whole server helping you get it, which is how I built this in the first place, it doesn't become too expensive. And I would suggest stacking it like this. This is the part where you really need to start being really specific. The bottom layer has to be like this, like kind of slightly under the bedrock. So that when the pigmen spawn, they spawn like this, and there's going to be some collection system I'm going to show you later, but they spawn here, and then they'll, like, most of the time I use a collection system that makes them intentionally want to come to you. Completely up to you on better collection systems that you find out when you use this, or like other tutorials, but in general I would say use that, and I'll show you that later. This video is probably going to be really long because I can't edit videos, so this is going to be a lot of me in silence just building stuff, because I don't want to use /fill commands because that might be a little bit too fast. And like I said, I will put something down like in the below this on the classroom so that it is obvious. So now we got the lower half of the portal, so we do of course need to actually build the portal part. So it does have to be able to be another portal. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then most of the time I connect the portals. This would be mainly made of cobblestone, I would suggest. Like where I'm putting bedrock, I would suggest like cobblestone, but it can really be anything. If this was in survival mode, I would definitely suggest having some kind of like shielding around the internal frame. Like where you are, I would suggest having some level of obsidian, because there was an incident that Parker probably remembers back at 3v3t where he blew up the interior and a bunch of pigmen got out. So, because a creeper came through. And if you're ever wondering why the creeper blast doors on that farm, that's why. Another reason is because I know that a lot of people will slack off afterwards, where they'll basically build this farm with a high budget and then not maintain the farm with a high budget, and that doesn't work. It needs to maintain a high budget. And I would suggest mob proofing the top. I obviously don't have mob spawn turned on like redstone testing world, so it doesn't interfere with like lag or something. But I would definitely put like torches or something. Wait a minute. Tried to build a portal out of bedrock. You don't need the corners for this, and I guess it's kind of an obvious thing. Also, if you do JC Phases tutorial on much smaller and much less efficient farm version of this, I would definitely suggest skipping ahead. I'm gonna try to make this video a little bit nicer regarding editing, but I don't actually have editing software, so I'm just gonna try to do something. I'll like maybe try to make like sections or something to like show you this. Yeah, this is the main base. Now obviously I'm going to expand it for this for testing purposes. One sec. I got Patrick calling me right now. One sec, I guess I'll just call him. One sec, guys. Imagine if someone actually watches this, that'd be funny. Hi Patrick, so I'm currently recording a video for the New Beginnings classroom explaining the mechanics of the gold farm so people can use it. Yeah. Okay, so no, I'm not. Let's see. So I would suggest mining out all of
syntax
this,
error.
I'm just going to use /go commands. But because this should all be cleared if you really want the system to work. I'm gonna have to replace some stuff after this. But I would really suggest just having this open so you don't have to deal with it. Now you have to figure out which side they spawn on, which is very important, or else you'll screw yourself over. You do need to make sure some settings are on for this part, because it's where you start getting into functionality. You need to have your difficulty above peaceful. You have to have fire threads, like so fire can actually exist. Now, obviously, I can't, like, I can, just like, you know, break it like that, but I would just suggest having a little, like, dispenser and have the water run over this, so then it goes away, or you can break the obsidian if you're an absolute tryhard with a diamond efficiency pick, but literally just spam it until someone spawns. Oh, you also have to have mob spawning turned on, probably. Yeah, you have to have mob spawning turned on. There we go, on this side. So this is probably different for whichever direction your farm is actually facing. I would leave a marker. But that's very important because that's like the basis for the entire collection area. So, I just realized that this is probably not enough space to cram the starter system for this, and this is a really dumb spot to put it. Like I said, you probably put it in like a plains area where it's easy to build. and you do want dispensers, at least the ones with the bows that you use, there's technically a difference between mine and JC Plays' tutorial, which is the one I based it off of. I use a different system to turn it off because of an incident back on New Beginning Season 1 where the farm would not turn off its portals, and people would spawn when they came to United inside of the portal, and if the farm was running, they would die. So you put water in these, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place all of these, and this is actually not what starts the farm. Now, if you guys already watched JC Plays' tutorial on this, which is again the one I based it off of, this is very different from what he does. Mainly for one reason. This is not how the farm turns on. Because there's a much better way that keeps the portals turned off. And if you have any redstone stuff, like, you know, like maybe Parker or Nick, you probably know what I'm talking about. Which is just another dispenser, which is also why some of the farms that I made with this have a lever and some of them have a button, because they're using different designs, and trust me, this one's a lot better. This is going to be a while. Also, I'm Patrick. Hello. Hi. So, no, I was talking to the video on that one, but, this is going to take forever, and if you ever watch this video, I'm going to make areas where it tells you where it's important to come back. Well, really, you should stay the whole time for, there's 12 minutes, and there's no editing. So, the gold farm normally takes like 30 minutes or 40 minutes to make, and that's even just in creative mode because of just how complex the farm actually is. Okay, I'm gonna get some... Dude, I haven't even explored all the stuff that's in the new thing. I'm just gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do this other thing. I'm getting myself a night vision. Actually, no, I can just... I can just set day. I can make it day. I can't see right. Actually, yeah, I probably should put night vision on, because I'm gonna have to be digging around in this area, because there's a lot of the farm that's like underground.
9.
Oh dang, that's not a not valid number. Fine, I'll just do that
8.
many. Thanks. Okay. I'm surprised that, honestly, if someone's actually watching this, it should definitely work, this farm. But you're probably going to be bored out of your mind before this is finished, because there's, this is 13 minutes. Yeah, Patrick, if you want to maintain your sanity, don't watch this video. Because, let's just say it's very complicated. And it's very long because I don't have any editing skills, so I'm just gonna have a raw clip. Also, another important thing right here, make it a 2-block drop, because this is the floor. If they fall, they can't get back up, and then you don't have to deal with them. Also, definitely another thing different from JC Plays' tutorial, make it slope inward, not to the left or the right. That's kind of important. But besides that, there's not much of a difference between my farm and his. Now, if you magically find some new fancy way to do it, go ahead and maybe tell me. I don't know, figure out why it's better. But I'm probably not going to be doing much on New Beginnings, because it's getting really boring, basically going around doing nothing. Yeah, this is what one pod should look like. Now obviously I'm not going to do editing, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Just go ahead, skip ahead or something. I'm literally just going to build the rest of the cores now. Have fun watching me build, and Yeah, just skip ahead like a minute, or maybe not a minute. Skip ahead like 10 minutes. Literally, Patrick, I'm literally just gonna make everyone that wants to figure out this on New Beginnings literally just wait. Because I can't edit this, so they're just gonna be incredibly bored. Very funny, actually. This is gonna be very amusing when someone actually watches this. Because they don't want to miss something. Yeah, this farm is definitely very specific, but it's pretty robust. I should probably tell them about the dispensers while they're actually no, they already probably skipped ahead, so I probably blew that. Probably shouldn't explain the dispensers until the very end, when they're probably still here. Also, if someone's actually still watching this right now, imagine not skipping ahead. And seriously, if someone is watching this, go ahead and skip ahead. I'm not gonna talk about anything. I'm literally just gonna sit here. I'm pretty sure I can't use /fill commands to build this. It's too specific. Or if I figure out how to do some kind of like time-lapse thing, I'm definitely gonna do that to spare everyone from this. Also, I don't even know if my mic's recording, so hopefully people can hopefully after I come back and like watch this video, hopefully it was recording this whole time, or else I'm not gonna just talk into the mic for 30 minutes. That's not happening. I'm not gonna voice this over. In fact, I probably can't, honestly. I don't have enough. Like, I'm pretty sure I can't even, like, edit this video. I'm literally just gonna post this. Actually, I don't even know if I can put this on YouTube, so this might even be a waste. Don't really have a YouTube channel. I mean, I do, but the YouTube channel is mainly used for when I, like, for instance, like that, when I posted a video about, like, that Swinty server citizenship that never happened. I literally just posted that. I used YouTube as a YouTube channel to then transfer it to the Swinty server webpage and deleted the, like, well, it's a private YouTube channel, and I just put the video on the site. Or imagine someone actually uses this, because it is going to be a public YouTube video, so someone just like stumbles upon this, then lucky them. You found some ancient wisdom from like New Beginnings. Yay you. Yeah, I do. I don't have it on me right now. It's in my bedroom. Yeah, that notebook does have a lot of stuff in it, but that's way too unspecific to just like show a picture of on this. That is literally my worst handwriting. Only meant like in super abbreviation. Like if you thought URFS was an abbreviation, like the amount of abbreviations in that notebook would like kill you. And probably Parker. Parker hates my abbreviations. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure everyone hates my abbreviations. I abbreviate everything. Then again, I don't think you also want to say United Repair and Farming Service every single time that you want to ask me to build a farm. So, bro, I just realized my YouTube channel has some really cringy stuff on it from like years and years ago. Don't look at my YouTube. Don't. It's like titled by or something. Okay, so people should probably be coming back now because I finished the cores. If you're not, if this is definitely the spot to come back. Yeah, don't even listen to my audio on my last one. That was horrible. So now that we got all this marked down, I would say we start running the chords. Actually, no, we have to finish the thing. So everyone should be coming back now. So we're just going to build the little fire starter thing that, like, you know, lights the portal and all that. So I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna go with the like super tutorial version because this is the part of the farm that really messes everyone up, including me. I didn't know how to do it, and this is like one of the biggest failing points of one of the original gold farms that, like, I don't know if anyone remembers it, but the gold farm on 3v3T went into like heavy service one time because I really screwed up the lava thing and I couldn't get it fixed. So if anyone ever remembers that, just that's why. No, the 3v3T one sucked even more. Like, it didn't work. It might have been great. Like, you guys might have said, "Oh my gosh, Ian, this is a great farm." No, it wasn't. From a technological standpoint, I could have done like a million times better. Now, a lot of people say, "Woohoo, the best farm ever was, you know, New Beginnings Season 2. Well, no, actually, New Dawn, which was that last one, actually works better. Slightly. It had some technological issues because it didn't exactly have what one would call a budget, but technologically, if I had done the wiring better, because I would have more redstone and more, like, you know, opportunities to actually like get it funded, it would have been probably the best farm. Now, the best farm is actually owned by the Phoenix government and JMP Industrial and the United Repair Farming Service, and that's everyone's favorite Patrick rowing his boat all the way up to the north just because he had a suspicion about a secret, interesting little thing called It Too. Patrick, you remember that, where he tried to kill you? Wasn't that fun? So that, yeah, you didn't die, but, like, you were definitely threatened. And it was a secret farm, but it never actually ended up being secret because everyone just magically found it, even though it was, like, super secret. Everyone just, like, all of a sudden was on this big exploration craze, and all of a sudden, like, everyone that didn't know about it all of a sudden knew about it. And of course, that is the massive Guardian farm, which definitely does way better than the gold farm. Is it a little bit too location specific? Yes. But was it good? Yes. Oh snap, I just broke it. Uh-oh. Forgot to place the... No, I'm not gonna watch my old YouTube video. That's not happening. Like, probably gonna just take those down so no one has to bear the cringe. Oh snap, I got teleported to the... to people watching the video, that just made a very good point right there, me falling through the nether portal. Forgot to talk about that. Do not use the gold farm. Do not use it if you're planning on nether traveling. I'm gonna spam that in chat, so just if my mic isn't working, do not use the gold farm if you are about to use nether transit.
Titled Pi 3858554 says do not use the gold farm if you are about to use nether transit. Titled Pi 3858554 says...
Okay, now that I've gotten that quick don't die thing aside, because there's many things that, Patrick, you remember? Back in the good old days, 3v3T, where, like, everyone kept getting massacred by pigmen in the nether. because Joseph and I experienced it a lot. It's probably because you never used a gold farm, or you never used nether transit. No, literally, you did live under a rock temporarily on 33T, remember? You literally lived in a rock for like a solid good, like, month. Like a literal rock. It's like Bee's Bush Hut, which is a completely other meme reference that none of anyone would understand that's watching this video. Dude, I'm Patrick, I'm trying to do the video, I can't really go on the Google Meets. Okay. So, another thing with people building this, definitely, under no circumstances, go into the farm, or let anyone else go into the farm while it's on. Just saying. Also, these trapdoors have to be covered, and oh my goodness, I went to the nether again. Why is there phantoms in the nether? Congratulations, guys, you just found out something else about this farm. It's a very, 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 very high multi-purpose farm. Also, don't cover the block directly above the lava, it's a bad idea. This farm farms like other mobs as well. Specifically these little phantom dudes. Because they fly into it if it's at like a high altitude like this one is, they'll literally just fly into it. Is it really effective at harvesting phantoms? No. Because it wasn't meant to harvest phantoms. But does it? Yeah. So we've finished up with the part where I go off and on, go on and on and on about safety and building the farm. This is the part where you actually get to like start testing it. As you can see, all these nether portals are on, and if you want to, you can go further back in the video or just, you know, look at the requirements I already posted about this. It only has to be 2 blocks tall, by the way. You have to go to keep the pigment from falling out the back, because they might not aggro on you immediately when they pop right out the nether portal. You'll start being able to use the farm now. Will it really work very well? No. Could it work well? Yeah. Also, do not put any water in the dispensers yet. I'm looking at you, one of you guys, putting it already in there, saying, oh, I know Ian's gonna tell me about putting water in the dispensers, because everyone knows what dispensers do in this farm. No, don't do it. It'll start the farm and you won't be able to turn it off. Now we can get rid of all this for now, because we don't need any of it, except for your block of your choice or whatever, and you do need that. We're gonna get to the wiring part, you know, because we have to actually, now you can put water in these dispensers, the ones that aren't hooked up to the observers. Those are fine, mainly because of the fact that these guys are the ones that, as most people probably guessed already, turn the farm on and off. These guys just dump water in there, and probably already know that these guys right here, these observers, are the ones that just turn the thing on and off in the first place. So if those flash, and then the lighter and the extinguisher just kind of balance between each other, which is why the farm has this weird like off tick kind of thing at the beginning, but kind of smooths out later on. That's why they kind of get into a equilibrium of sorts, I guess. So that would be why. So we're gonna have to start running wiring, because this is a lot less expensive of a farm. For that one reason, we don't have to have sticky pistons. So this is meant to be a early on game. Well, an early on, like, kind of, you can build this kind of farm really early on. So I'm just gonna lay out, actually I'm gonna To make it easier for yourself, I would suggest using some kind of bright color, like yellow or something, to indicate the farm turning on. Just saying. So I honestly, it's gonna be better for me because I can spot it. You don't have to. This isn't a requirement. Putting yellow concrete down, that's not a requirement. It's just a cool thing that I tend to do. It's a good idea keeping track of your wiring, but you don't. It's not a requirement to have yellow concrete. And then there's a lot of people that just literally follow tutorials, like sticking straight to the word. But like me not sticking straight to the world is kinda how I built this farm in the first place. I basically just said, huh, what if I just stack the portals? What if I build a bunch of them? And then this happened. And then I optimized it, because what I last heard was 3B3T, and it was a mess. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then run it the rest of the way. I would just... You can optimize, like, the wiring does not have to be like this. It doesn't have to, like, be straight. It doesn't have to be, like, all clean looking. All it has to do is connect to the correct inputs and outputs. So, really, it only has to get where it needs to be. Doesn't matter how it gets there. Just make sure it connects the right way. Soon I am going to have to test this. I don't want this to not work after I just built all of this. Or imagine I can't even upload this and this was literally just me talking to myself the whole time. That would really suck. I'll try to find a way to upload this to YouTube. This has been going for 32 minutes. Jeez. Now, I mean, if you're on New Beginnings, technically you can just, like, if you have questions about this, you can literally just, you know, like, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, repeater, and boom. Okay. So now we get to collect them all into little bundles of nothing. So there's two ways, technically. There's the, well, not better way, but there's the easier way to collect them. It's actually kind of worse, which I'm going to show you. It's slightly worse, technically. It makes it so that it doesn't, it clogs sometimes, but like the other way is faster if you do it absolutely perfectly into the book, which, honestly, I haven't even respected yet, because it was like the last design, and I haven't really had much time to really do much. So what we're gonna do, oh, wait a minute. That's fine, I'll just go with that. You kind of have to go with this. The other design is a funnel, and it's better, but if you don't build it correctly, it will be hell on earth for all of you. So you just basically just build these little drop down chutes, because this is the better design, basically the better New Beginnings Season 2 design. This prevents them from, like, you know, entity colliding. They just kind of fall and they get into their place. By this point, they'll probably aggro on you, which is another reason why I'm going to use the New Beginnings Season 2 design, because it'll use that to your advantage. It'll literally make them kill themselves. And you'll see why in a little bit. I'll show you at the end in the little yay mechanics part. So, now this is the fun part. You get to slope them. I would suggest making it a 3-block tall thing. And it's gonna be a water slope. So then it's 3 blocks tall. What the heck? Huh. It's 3 blocks tall. And you literally just run this all the way down to there. Now, I don't remember how long water flows exactly, so we're just gonna go with it. And it does, it's substantial, get lower and lower and lower and lower. So you will probably be underground at this point. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, this does need to be enclosed. Which, again, what the heck? Is it? Apparently, the gold farm naturally just neutrally generates stuff. That's great. Wait, what was the number again? Let's see. 8. Okay. Patrick. So, turns out the gold farm idly produces pigment, so that's normal. Let me guess, everyone died and now they're all trying to go, like... Oh, that's great. That's very normal. You know, I'm sure they'll get over it. Interesting. Is that a survival world, or is that a creative? Well, they don't need any resources. They can just die. We'll get imports done. Okay, seriously, how were the gold farm is literally just like, did I tap into an area of the nether where like pigmen just walk into the portal or something? Okay, so Patrick. What? That's a great question. All I know is that that's what you can do. Okay, the gold farm is officially just like spawning pigmen. It's not on. It's just spawning pigmen. That's very normal. It's not an emergency. Doesn't matter, it's definitely not an emergency. Even if the ambulances have their lights on, it's definitely not an emergency. It can just, like, you know, slowly, you know, kind of chillily walking down the road. You have a... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. So, unfortunate and okay, let's see. Dang it, 1 sec. There we go. So now it's time for me to explain the kill chamber. This is the part that's the really... I'm having to explain the kill chamber now. This is the part that's the really loud part of the farm. So, if you've done it like this, and I'm just gonna enclose this while I talk, or at least rail it, I guess I should say. So it can't hop out of this, because this is obviously not underground. This is just an enclosed above ground area. This they all drop down into this. And what happens is, if one of them, you know, falls, if one of the, if one of the zombie pigmen fall down, that's very normal. Completely normal. So as I was saying, if that that's odd. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue I've always found. You see, you know how those imports, so your people automatically want them, and they order them, and those imports, that's what those things are. Oh, hello, Penny. Hello. You want to be in the video? Okay, Pim. So Penny, one sec. Patrick, I'm doing an interview with my cat Penny. So Penny, anything you'd like to tell people about the gold farm? No? Okay. Penny purred into the mic, so that's what Penny has to say about my my gold farm. So basically it has to be like this, even though it's like this, because Penny, can you get your butt out of my face? Because if the pigmen are coming along and that is the wall, they'll have an issue. Well, they'll hit this wall and they'll do this weird thing with other entities. That guy's fine because it's only one person, but it'll do this weird thing with other entities and get crammed. So you have to do this. And another reason, we're getting in line for the Trident Killer. Now, obviously, the Trident Killer is very buggy. And honest, Penny, please stop touching my screen. Penny, chill. You're stepping on my Penny. Penny. One sec, Grandpa. Quick intermission of me and my cat. Penny, why are you shedding so much? Okay. That's very normal. Nothing says imports like, no imports. Then you're making money. Wait a minute. I think I just screwed up. Okay, I forgot something. This is the worst design. So don't go down. So, Penny. Oh my goodness, Penny. Stop it. Don't you dare flop on my mouse. Okay. So, Penny. Once my cat gets out of my face. Bucket of tadpole? What? Okay, I need to get up to date on 1 point. I need to get up to date on 1.6. Well, not 1 point, whatever this is, this E. So you have to block it off. And then you need to get soul sand. And this is a interesting part of the farm, let's just say. If you're new-ish to the game. Well, not newish to the game, newish to your world. You will be back here. This is where you're going to be. Great. Yes, perfect city. Very normal. You just, I don't Okay, so now this is the Atm Elevator, and that's going to allow this guy to happen, except he gets stuck. But that's where you come in. This guy's aggro at you, so then he moves towards you, and then gets shot up in this beam that doesn't exist yet. Penny, please, stop. I know, you are a good kitty, but like, I need you to stop standing on my keyboard. I know. I'm gonna have to change clothes after all the shedding you're doing, because you have a lot of fur. No. Bro, this is getting close to an hour. This video is getting close to an hour. Bro. Okay, if someone's still here, I gotta commend you for dedication, honestly. Oh, dude, important thing. Baby zombies are very dangerous. So, like, I would suggest, Penny, you getting in my lap right now? This is not, like, I'm Penny. Ah! Penny just slipped on my keyboard and, like, stabbed me. Guys, help, I'm being murdered by my cat, help me. So, don't put signs here, put slabs, because baby zombies. Penny, oh my goodness, can you please get out of my face? I'm trying to explain the New Beginnings player. Penny. Okay, so I think I might need to make a part 2 to this video. Okay. Don't know why all these people are funny, but they need to go away. Penny. Okay, so now that I've dealt with my cat trying to eat me alive, this is the fun part. Okay, so we have to make sure this is 20 block stalls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Penny, get your butt out of my face. Patrick, I need help. Tell me a tip about how to get a cat that's gonna kill you to try to remove her from the deaths. Patrick, save me. My cat's trying to eat me alive. And if you want to watch me play Minecraft, I can put my screen on the other screen, and you don't have to keep licking my nose. Am I tasty or something? Are you tasting me? You gonna like kill me in my sleep or something? Penny, why are you licking my keyboard? Do you want to play Minecraft? Penny. I'm getting fur in my lungs. Okay. So now that my cat Penny is still trying to eat me alive, we will continue our little thing here. Right, Penny? Please stop it, Penny. You're gonna make me, like, die. A minute. This isn't 20 blocks yet. Oops. Alright, let's keep going up. That's 20 blocks. Penny, stop messing around with the wires. You're gonna get us all killed.
Kill.
If I start like dying in this recording, just know it was probably Penny. Penny! Stop it! Penny. That is what some people would commonly refer to as a watch. You know, it keeps time. Oh my goodness. Penny. 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 Jeez. Chill. I know, you're a very good kid. You just, you know, try to kill me sometimes. That's not being a good kitty. Okay, I know this is probably a very vague area of the tutorial, but this, just to tell you, this is 20 blocks. Right here. However, we're going to go up 3 more blocks, because of another thing you kind of have to do for the Trident Killer. And I don't want to have to do this later on. I don't want to have to use that little, like, easy fall damage system. That's really dumb. Because the easy fall damage system is nice and all until you realize that it's, you know, sucks. Thank the Lord. Penny has left me and I can... There's fur all over my face. I'm gonna like change clothes later. Oh, of course, Pikmin's already up here somehow, even though he can't be up here. No. So now that we're back down to 20 blocks, you now have to... Oh my goodness, I need to get the fur off of my face and off of my nose. Okay, there we go. You have to take a little thingy here. And you have to make it so that it pushes them over. Like just 1 block. Make it a 2-block area. Now, I already know that some of you are already, like, leaving. Saying, oh my gosh, Ian, why are you making such an in-depth tutorial about this farm? Can't you just, like, link the one to JC Blaze's tutorial that takes, like, 10 minutes? No. Have fun. So then, when they fall, they're like, oh my gosh. Wow. And then they fall. So then, this little machine here makes it so you don't have to deal with that. So now we're back down to 20 blocks, and we build the little thing. Probably make sure that there's railing up here so they don't just like shoot out the top and get out. I would suggest at least 2 blocks above the water so that you don't have to worry, but definitely keep it open so that you can at least have some light while it's daytime. And maybe have something not spawn up there. In fact, you should probably mob spawn it so that mob proof it so nothing spawns up here. It's actually a very good idea that I never thought of when I was building these towers to kill them. So now that we have this little death chamber, and do not narrow it down to 1 block, where that thing on this side, that wouldn't work, because then they get stuck on each other. So now, they fall all the way back down to where they were. And then they hopefully don't die. I'll test that and make sure they don't. Now, there's a few different things you can do here regarding the collection system. I'm not going to detail the collection system. It's just not happening. But, if you want to know how to build a collection system, search up a tutorial. I'm not doing it. All you have to know is how to build a Trident Killer. Which is incredibly simple, surprisingly. It's probably the most easy part of this farm. All you have to do, piston. sec. How is this? This is a really weird combination. 1 sec. Honestly, if this doesn't work, it's probably my fault. Just go to like find a real tutorial on how to build a Trident killer. Let's pray that it works, because that is really weird. Also, do not ever turn this off. If there's a Trident in there, it'll despawn. So then you just throw a little Trident in there. Now we're going to turn this off, because I don't want to have to listen to that noise repeatedly. Bro, this is nearing an hour. I'd actually... Oh my. Okay. We're actually nearing the point where I'm not going to record much longer, because Xbox. In fact, I'm not actually on Xbox right now, but I'm using Xbox recording system, so I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to upload this, and this literally might just have been a massive waste of time. Like a literal hour waste of time. But I hope it works, because I'm going to die if it doesn't. What the heck? I know it's probably not going to work. I'm not going to upload this to YouTube, but I'll have the video. I'll be able to, like, try. Upload it to YouTube, and then I can just use the link. Okay, so now we've gotten this done. You have hoppers in there. I would suggest protecting yourself so that you just don't go in the collection system of the farm. Well, the pigment collection system. The chest collection system, yeah, it's fine. But the pigment area, just don't. You'll die. So now this little guy's down here somehow, because he's just magically materializing. He will die. Well, he won't die from the drop, but you'll kill him. This part of the farm? You wanna know what I do with stuff like it? You can do something different, but this is what I do. You don't need any of it. Unless you're building like a beacon or something. Then you might. Also, do not throw your really good diamond pickaxe into the collection system by accident. It's happened, don't do it. Now obviously you can do whatever the heck you want to with this. But I would definitely suggest having your own trident in the system. And then taking it out. And you can figure out how to do that, but... See, now they're dead. And make sure to keep it on. And then look at all these redstone lines. Probably wondering, well, you know, are we ever going to do something with this? Yeah, we're going to loop them all together. Bammo Schwambo. And now we're going to do this wonderful little thing where we take redstone torches. Now you can obviously connect this however you want, but oh look, we just hit the 1 hour on this tutorial. I bet you are all dying right now. And then you can just go boom, 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 boom. But that didn't turn anything on. Oh, it just turned them all off. So this is the thing that like keeps the portal from actually turning on or off or whatever. But 1 second. Yeah, turned them back on. So then you just need to connect them. Run the line wherever the heck you want to. I'm just going to run it to this little capsule. Now, you're probably wondering, hey Ian, is it ready to use yet? No, it's not. And you probably remember way back, way back, we had a little thing where we would press the button. There we go, turned off. You probably remember way back, way back, we didn't put the water in these ones. You know, the ones that are flashing on and off. Now we have to do that, because that's the one that makes the farm work. And let's pray that you built it correctly, because I know I did. If I can... There we go. So if you didn't build the farm correctly, go consult me from like 30 minutes ago. I don't know. Ask him. I can't really tell you why it's not working now, because it probably happened a while back. So now that's all working, prepare for absolute and total lag. It's gonna be fun. Now, I'm on computer now, so I shouldn't have much, oh right, that's normal. So then here comes the flood of death. Now, I'm going to go in survival mode to demonstrate how the aggroing system works. Oh my goodness, it go away. So now they're all coming to me and I can just watch them die. And of course, enchant the system, or add more. Ah! The babies. Great.
Your game.
So, forgot to tell you something about the farm. The babies, they can get out. So, we're gonna go put some slabs. Now, I'm going to expand this to make more farms up here, but that's maybe later tutorials if this ever gets watched. We're just going to fix. And now turn it off. So, I mean, that's the basics. You can pretty it up however much you want, which I'm definitely going to do that after I finish this. But that's the farm. Bye. Now I have to figure out how to turn it off.